What is asexuality? This may be your first time hearing this term, or maybe you've heard it before and you don't know what it is. Or you're just here for laughs. You already know what it is, you're here for laughs. Well, this is probably the briefest overview I could come up with, and I hate fluff, so let's just get right into it. Asexual is an umbrella term for a variety of concepts that make up an asexual spectrum. The common characteristic among these individuals is that they do not experience a feeling of sexual attraction. This manifests itself in a variety of ways. From aro-ace to demisexual. That may not mean anything now, but it should later on. From this, there are two important distinctions that I have found, at least, in the asexual community that allow for one's preferences to be better defined. These are the difference between asexuals and aromantics, and sex-negative, neutral, and positive asexuals. To start with the aro-ace distinction, asexuals, as stated previously, are those who lack sexual attraction or general interest in sex. Now, just because somebody calls themselves an asexual doesn't exclude them from being romantic or sexual. It just means that they can garner a healthy relationship without it. An asexual may still have a high libido while finding no direct individual attractive or wanting to act on their thoughts. Aromantics are those who lack interest in a romantic relationship, often in favor of great platonic ones. Aromantics can be any sexuality, and their approach to typical romantic expression can vary wildly. Next, the negative, neutral, and positive distinction. Sex negative refers to individuals who abhor or avoid sex under all circumstances. There are many arguments for a sex-negative stance, but like all things, this position primarily affects the individual and should not be forced on anyone else. Sex-neutral aces are usually indifferent or ambivalent. They don't really spend much time thinking about it. Schrodinger's sex, if you will. Sex-positive aces see it in a, well, positive light. They're not adverse to it, and they will comport to their partner's desires if need be. As an example, a demisexual is an ace who feels sexual attraction towards those they already have an intimate relationship with, and are likely to be categorized as sex-positive. Aro-aces, on the other hand, are more likely to be sex-negative or neutral. In summation, asexuality is expressed in a variety of ways, and there's a great chance that no two individuals have the same feelings about every particular aspect. So, like many things, it's better to ask than to rely on some rando from the internet to give you information. Thank you for paying attention, and I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed. If there's anything that needs addressing, feel free to leave a comment, or if you have any suggestions, please do the same. Thank you very much. Once again, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you around.
It's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say.